The unbelievable almost happened last night in Champaign. This touchdown pass to Bobby Sloan, a key in Southern's near upset of Illinois.
The Ray Dorr Show. A look at Saluki football is being brought to you by Pepsi-Cola of Marion, the SIU Credit Union, B&A Travel Service, Gold Mine Pizza, your Napa Auto Parts stores, and Rabin Tire. Now, here's Mike Reese.
Good morning and welcome to the Ray Dorr Show. We have a great show for you this morning, jam-packed with highlights of Southern's tremendous effort last night in Champaign, an effort that saw them come up 3 points shy of Illinois and had a chance to tie the ball game with 1:06 left. The Saluki coach, Ray Dorr, is alongside, and you're happy and sad at the same time, I would imagine, over this one.
Well, I'm sad for the players. I'm sad for the staff and the work they did this week, and the preparation was great.
And it had to be, and you pulled a lot of things out. What in the world happened? Because this was to be a game that Illinois could name the score.
Well, I think when you don't respect someone, it just goes to show you that a bunch of guys will get together and pull together and really don't care who gets the credit. And you could see that was the case out there, offense, defense, kicking. You just can be amazed what can happen, and it happened. It
was a great effort by Southern indeed. SIU and Illinois. More after these messages.
Coke? Sure, stranger. Which one? Just Coke. Oh, there's lots of them. You see, the old Coke is the old Coke before it became your new Coke. The new Coke is the one that used to be your old Coke, which became your new improved Coke. Except for your classic Coke, which is really the old Coke, but now that's your new Coke. You know what I mean?
Just give me the one you like best.
That's easy.
Pepsi. Now more than ever, Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. I'm glad I asked.
I'm Dale Schumacher, president of SIU Credit Union. I'd like to take a moment to talk to you SIU graduates and employees who haven't yet taken advantage of the many financial services we have available at the credit union. Our checking services require a low minimum balance and are available with minimal service charge. Our home mortgage loan interest rates are as low or lower than most. I encourage SIU employees and alumni alike to stop by the credit union to find out more about our exciting programs.
1217 West Main, Carbondale.
There's a treasure of pizza delights waiting for you at Gold Mine Pizza. By the slice or by the pie, Gold Mine Pizza is a great deal. You can buy a slice of delicious deep pan pizza with one ingredient for only $1.40 and top it off with a 12-ounce draft for just 30 cents. That's a full meal for less than $2. You like pizza with everything? The Gold Mine special at $1.65 is right for you. Come in today. There's no waiting. Gold Mine Pizza, 611 South Illinois in Carbondale.
On the Ray Dorr Show, just ahead of the first half highlights, we're about to see your team doing so many different things more often on offense and on defense.
Well, Mike, we had to come out and throw the football, obviously, and we did put a lot of audible plays in for this game, and it had us concerned because of the crowd noise. Defensively, we got after them. We did some things on defense. We jammed our receivers, and it really gave them some problems, and I was really excited about that.
SIU and Illinois, and here are the first half highlights. It was a great day for football in Champaign last night. Tailgate day and all kinds of tailgating going on the west side of the stadium. A great scene outside the stadium and inside, where 76,000 watched the Dogs and the Illini. Southern in white, the Illini in blue. Byron Mitchell ran for 127 yards. He had a great day, Ray.
It's extra effort. It's execution up front on the offense. Great move right there, just beating the guy one-on-one, and he's got enough speed to get to the corner, and he breaks that one, he might be in the end zone.
The Statue of Liberty play.
Well, this is something we broke out for him, and basically because of their great speed and their secondary and the way they pursued, Bruce Hibbs had a great block there on that play.
Bobby Sloan crossed 5 passes in the game.
Bobby had a nice night. There's a great catch right there, and you can see the type of hitting going on right now. Watch this next play. Watch Brown to McGee, and watch the hitting, watch the intensity there, and it's a great hold by the sophomore wide receiver.
The option play worked well. Illinois struggled with it. Watch Kevin on the keeper.
Watch the left side of the line there. They just wall him back off, and Kevin gets in behind, keeps the ball, and runs for 5 yards.
Following a Saluki penalty, Mitchell off the Statue of Liberty again.
This is a 15-yard gain, and again, it's just taking advantage of Illinois' aggressive defensive football play, and we were able to get 15 easy yards.
Drive bogs down at the 26, and Miller tries and fails from 43.
He just didn't hit it. He had the leg to get it in there, and he just didn't hit it. He hit a few other ones, of course, throughout the night.
Illinois' first possession. Jack Trudeau, the quarterback. This is Wilson, the tailback.
It was a good job by Frank Carr and Bobby McNabb making the stop, and you know, our kids come to play. I knew that.
They like their tight end, Cap Boso, and he's on the receiving end from Trudeau.
It's a good job tackling on the open field by John Field, and there was pressure on him that time, and that's the reason we got to him.
Rooks had a good day, but not a good first half.
Not a good first half because of Rick Spillman sitting right in the hole. Watch Sterling Haywood here. He just does a great job of stopping them from getting the first down, and we make them punt.
Illinois punts, SIU punts. Illini have the ball back, 4:37 to go first quarter. Now Rooks is able to crank one up.
Well, they do some audible in here on us, and this is not one of the audible plays. They get outside, and we do a little bit of arm tackling. There's Spillman and McNabb down there to make the play.
Rooks rushed for 137 yards. This is first half action. Most of his yards came in the second half.
Here's a great job by Popeye Woods, Rick Spillman, Bobby McNabb, John Field, just a bunch of Salukis around the ball.
3rd down and 4, and All-American receiver David Williams, bottom of your screen.
This is what it looks like when two All-Americans hook up, and they're going to see this all day. The Illini fans had a good shot of those two players doing a good job all day long.
Rooks up the middle, picks up 8 for Illinois. And now the Illini on a roll at the Saluki 16 in Boso, the tight end here.
They're working him. Watch him sit in the zone right here, and that's what we talk about pattern read. Just a little flip pass to him. John's over there to make the tackle. Field, along with Brad Krause.
They end up kicking a field goal. Chris White, the coach's son, hits a 25-yarder, and Illinois draws first blood. It is 3-0. We're into the second quarter now, and Pat King, as planned, is your quarterback.
Pat comes in, and he does a great job of getting away from the rush, Mike. Watch it here to the bottom of your screen. Avoids the guy. Now all he's got to do is throw it away. Doesn't have to force it. And that's an inexperienced guy. Again, he just forces in there and gives them the football, and we're very fortunate. We get out of this with a field goal, I believe.
Wyckoff is in there now and takes the pitch here and loses.
Oh, that's a great job by Darren Wytek up the top right of your screen, and the guys just come in, and there's a lot of tackles around there.
So White tries a 46-yarder, and he hits this. And Illinois has a 6-0 advantage, as the Illini can only get 3 off the Saluki turnover. Your ball again. Brown comes back in for series number 4, and Phibbs will carry the ball.
This is what we thought could hurt him. Watch Bruce down at the bottom of your screen. Now he cuts it back. There's the over-pursuing defense, and he gets a nice gain in there, about 8 yards. Now Brown will come right back and hit Sloan. This is a big play for Bobby. Makes a great catch, but we'd come up a little bit short. We have to punt, and I believe we come back now in a later series here with Stevenson trying to go deep. And again, we just underthrow the football. We had a plan to get James deep. We tried to get him the ball deep on 2 different occasions. It's a good play by the defensive back.
4th down, and Drew Morrison, who had a good day punting for the Salukis, he averaged about 46 yards per punt. We'll punt here.
He does a great job of putting the ball down inside the 10-yard line. Great hang time. Watch Timmy Spencer come down and make a great play right here. Right here's Timmy coming in and making the play and tackles him inside the 20-yard line, and we call that a plus play. I believe they called them for blocking below the waist.
They did, and Brad Krause is in there with a nice play on Wyckoff on the first play from their own 6.
Watch the bottom of your screen right here now. This is a throw out here in the flat to Rooks, and I'll tell you what, I thought Ronnie Page was going to pick this one off and walk in the end zone, but he's right there to stop it.
Trudeau, a lot of time to throw here. Your secondary did a good job. He'll end up scrambling.
Yes, and we thought, Mike, if he could beat us running football, we'd be in great shape. And we get a pretty good hit on him right there by Spillman and Field. And they have to punt to us. And watch Fash out here. This is a great job. A lot of great blocking. It's hard to see who makes these blocks. But Eddie catches the ball. There's one block right there. There's a great block right there. Here comes another one right here. And he's off to the races if he doesn't trip. I'll tell you what, we felt good about the kicking game.
Spivey with a marvelous catch here. Watch it twice.
We'll look at him go up in the air and come down back in bounds. And this is what we call our move the pocket play, our dash play, run it into the boundary. And Kevin does a good job of throwing the ball in there, and it's a great catch. And I'll tell you what, he's excited. Watch him come up off that ground. You don't think there's some emotion? You don't think that's what college football's all about?
The Dogs are at the Illinois 22, and Phibbs will carry.
Watch the right side of our line. Smith, Banbury, Ball. Watch them knock them out of there, boy. And there's a cutback play again, and Bruce just runs flat over somebody. That's what we got to have. Now here we go, Brown to Sloan on a check play, and I tell you what, it kind of looked easy there.
And Southern will take the lead off this. Watch bottom of the screen.
I tell you, that was exciting. You don't think those kids were exciting? And this execution, we audibled that play at the line of scrimmage. I'm excited for this football team.
Ron Miller hit the extra point, and the Dogs celebrate because they're ahead of Illinois 7-6 late in the first half. 4:32 to play.
Watch the top of your screen. Watch Whitetecker. Here's where the pressure comes. Getting to Trudeau. Hits him. Frank Carr makes the interception, and we're in the ball game. We're right down there in field position, and we got to come up on top again, and we give it right back to him.
You have to, huh? You try to stick it.
Yeah, we did. We tried to get it to a quick one. Maybe we got a little greedy. You know what I mean? We felt we had to gamble, Mike. We had to throw the ball deep. They were sitting on us. This is a great run back by them, and it really gets them back in good field position. And you can see the athletic ability here. I was over on the sideline just praying we got him out of bounds.
Second down 7 for Illinois. Trudeau and company are back in. He'll lob for David Williams.
And the pressure here again. Here we bring the blitz. Here you see Page at the bottom of the screen. Timmy Spencer's back there to cover Williams, and he does an excellent job.
Trudeau will help you on this play. He'll fumble, and Carr will be there.
He sure does. Brad Krause is the guy that gets Trudeau from getting the ball back, and Frankie's right on the ball, and we've got the football, and we're ready to try to start moving it again.
Under 2:20 to play in the first half. Here's a 3rd and 3.
And Mitchell rips it off the top of your left side of your screen for 12 yards, and it's the option play again. It's a statue play again. It's the audible play. Great block by Phibbs. The people down the field line, and Barnes really give an extra effort.
Second down 6. Brown to the air to Sebron Spivey.
We're on our 2-minute offense right now, and he hits him out here in the flat. And Sebron's got to get out of bounds. He's got to get the clock stopped so we can get a play called. We get a play called. Watch the bottom top of your screen. You're going to see great blocking here for Byron. He really hits the thing. It's Van Dyke. It's Redmond. It's Ball again. And now we're down in there.
You're at the 14 now. First down.
And we get the ball there. You talk about great effort right there. And we just got that out of our players. And if they can just learn to do that. This was an audible at the line of scrimmage. He threw it out in the flat, hit Patterson, and it's a touchdown.
And the extra point, and the Dogs are stunning folks in Champaign. It's 14-6. Southern is ahead of Illinois, and it's halftime in Champaign.
And there was a fairly quiet crowd.
Quiet as 76,000 you can get.
Well, that's about the only way you can do it.
And they definitely are stunned in Champaign. And what's going on in your locker room?
We were extremely excited, and we had to get our football team settled back down, and I think it was evident, Mike, that we didn't get them settled down right away because we went out and they moved the ball on us right away. But Illinois made some real good adjustments against us.
It's halftime, and Southern is ahead 14-6 in front of a stunned crowd of 76,300 at Memorial Stadium, Champaign. More on the Ray Dorr Show after these messages.
Planning a vacation is often difficult with hotel accommodations, plane connections, and travel costs. An experienced travel agency can make your trip a pleasure. For 22 years, B&A Travel has been serving you. With 4 offices in the area, 25 agents, and computer links throughout the world, B&A Travel is all you need. B&A offers package tours, as well as personalized trips, and as always, their service is free to you. So take a trip with B&A, first in travel, first in service. B&A Travel in Carbondale, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Paducah, Kentucky.
I'm Dale Schumacher, president of SIU Credit Union. I'd like to take a moment to talk to you SIU graduates and employees who haven't yet taken advantage of the many financial services we have available at the credit union. Our checking services require a low minimum balance and are available with minimal service charge. Our home mortgage loan interest rates are as low or lower than most. I encourage SIU employees and alumni alike to stop by the credit union to find out more about our exciting programs.
1217 West Main, Carbondale.
Where can you find the area's most popular music? Well, it's at 101.5. Rockin' Radio, CILFM. CILFM.
SIU ahead at the half, and you both are going to make some changes in the second half, aren't you?
You bet. They brought their team out audible the whole second half. Audible to the quick stuff inside. We had to go back to a 2-linebacker defense, and we had to play a little bit more man in the third quarter, and it hurt us a little bit.
It got wild and woolly in the third and fourth quarters at Champaign, a close one throughout. Here are the second half highlights. Second half, Illini in blue, Salukis in white, 2nd and 9, Trudeau to the air for Wilson.
And they start picking on our 3-deep zone, and we had a bad third quarter. You know, they came out, they had a good plan, they did a good job of adjusting.
Wyckoff fumbled twice in the ball game. Here's the second one.
He got hit by Spillman in there, and Haywood's in there to recover, and there's some excitement now, and we get some pretty good field position.
This is early in the third quarter. Brown's been in there all the way except for the one series. Here he is throwing for Patterson.
He misreads the coverage here. The corner rolls up, and he's supposed to throw it in the hole for Patterson in the hole, and he misread the coverage.
Miller will extend the lead here with a nice 45-yard field goal.
Ronnie pumps this one out of there. He hit it good and solid, and he had more than enough leg to knock it through there and split the uprights.
First field goal of the year for Miller. It's 17-6 Southern with 11:49 to play. Now, watch the kickoff, top of your screen, right?
I'm going to let you Saluki fans make that call, okay? I'm not going to get on the officials. I'm not going to get upset with them. I was upset with them throughout the night of the ball game, but watch it again. The player touches the ball in bounds. He is in bounds, tosses it out of bounds, and they come out smelling like a rose. I guess they're going to the Rose Bowl with a 32-yard gain.
They call illegal procedure on the Salukis here. The kickoff going out of bounds. Miller re-kicks. They return it, and Illinois starts at the 34, and that's a big turnaround.
It sure was, and they're going now back to their bread and butter. They're just laying the ball off to the tight end or Williams coming underneath, and they've got us guessing a little bit right now.
The middle is wide open, both through the air and on the ground for Rooks.
Well, Mike, we had to make some adjustments when they got into certain formations and walked the linebacker out, and they trapped us all day long. We had to get back into a 2-linebacker defense.
You griped about a couple of officials' calls during this series. Here's one.
Well, I thought Ira made a great play, and the official right on it didn't call interference, and the other official, the 7th official, came in and called it, and I don't know. I guess it was interference. That's what they ruled it.
Here's the touchdown, Trudeau to Boso.
It's a nice job by them. It's execution, and this is their offense, and they're running it very well right now, and they have us off guard. I think they go for 2, don't they?
They got the 2, Ryan, at 17-14. They come right back after your punt for Markland.
Watch this Timmy Spencer break on the ball. I tell you, we had them fooled that time. They tried to hit cover 2, and we were there.
2nd and 10.
Draw play. This is the play they put in for us. They did not run it last week against USC, but I'm going to tell you this right now. It was their leading play all last year. Here's the great athlete, Williams, coming underneath. We had him in man-to-man coverage, and Ronnie Page makes a nice tackle on him.
Tough to stop Rooks, and on the draw here for 17.
He rolls 17 off here, comes back with 11, and they're audible in these plays because we're in a 1-linebacker defense right now. Watch him come up the middle, and we missed a tackle right there. Had him at the line of scrimmage, and a great running back's going to make you miss.
3 in a row, we'll watch Rooks.
Well, watch him here, sweeping it to the right side, and the guys get a pretty good job. There's a lot of Salukis out there, but we just can't give him that much yardage, and who would think Trudeau would go in, huh?
Not many.
He runs
barely gets
naked.
in.
Yeah, and we hit him right there. Rick Spillman goes out of the game there. He dislocates 2 fingers on his hand, and Mike Carbonell came in and did a nice job for him.
21-17, you punt after 3 plays. Here they come again.
There's the guy they're going to get the ball to, and when that guy has the ball in the open field, he's dangerous, Williams.
1st and 10 from your 45. Jones is in there now.
Freshman running back. Looks good. Looks, has some speed. I thought he was going to break that one.
Pierce is on the receiving end of this quick pass from Trudeau.
Trudeau's audible in here, Mike. You can see the back move over, and they're going to throw the ball to the top of your screen. It's just a quick 3-step drop hook. Get him the ball in the open field, and we have Carr and Ira Davis and all the rest of the Salukis over there to make the stop.
They score on the draw.
And again, it's they're coming up the middle, and we missed a tackle here. We just got to wrap them up. And, a lot of people are probably thinking it's over, but I'll tell you, those Salukis didn't think it was over.
The offense is back in there now. It's 1st and 10 from your 36.
Watch Byron Mitchell up here to the top of the screen. There's the pitch to him. He's got the ball on the boundary. Nice block by Spivey. We'll rip off 12 yards. Here's the option pass play. Come out, dump it into Bobby Sloan. He almost breaks it. If he had stepped out of that tackle, who knows what had happened.
Liggins in some spot duty did well.
I thought he did an exceptionally good job. I really felt like he came to play. I wished he'd put the ball in the outside boundary arm, but here he is. He's wrapping the ball up. He's getting good ball leverage. And we get a fumble right here, Mike, and, it's just an inside elbow on a running back. He just has his elbow up wrong, and the quarterback had a hard time getting the ball into the pocket.
But to the amazement of probably everybody in the stadium, you're not done yet here because Trudeau is going to throw the ball away. Nice intercept by Davis.
Oh, it's excellent, excellent play, and he brings the ball back 22 yards by the sophomore. There's a lot of blocking out there. There's a good block by McNabb. Guys hustling out ahead of him, and that's a good call. I don't believe the guy hit him out of bounds late. He didn't have any other decision.
Here it is again, same play. This is Ira's first intercept of the year. Look at him cut.
Boy, he looked like a football player, and I was so doggone proud of these kids. They're working so hard, and they never gave up, and I think they matured a little bit. I really do.
28-17 is the score. It's Saluki ball at the Illinois 34.
And we run our counter play off of our dive, and Byron has got to lock that ball away. You know, he's fighting for all that extra yardage, and I thought that was a late hit. I really did.
Liggins is back in the ball game for 9.
It's just a nice job. Here again, he's got the ball in that wrong arm again, Mike, and that's dangerous. That's real dangerous. See where that pursuit's coming from on the inside? You young football players out there have to learn from that.
2nd down and 1 for Sloan.
Just underthrown. If he just got it up in the corner, I think we could have got another score in there.
Kirksey gets you down to the 1 on this play.
Now, there's Mel, got his inside elbow up this time, and he smacks it up in there, and we're down on the 1-yard line.
Here's the touchdown by Byron Mitchell.
And he certainly deserved it. Watch the left side of your line. Watch those people knock him out of there. Van Dyke, Redmond, Ball. And Byron really deserved that touchdown. He had a great day for us. He's a great football player, and I'll tell you, he was dejected after the ball game.
Took a timeout. Huh? Took a timeout, now a 2-pointer.
And I don't think he could be much more open, do you?
Nope. Now, you pull one out of your hat as it's 28-25 now. Here is the onside kick. And they call delay a game, Ray, because the officials there when he's kicking.
Yes, and they were absolutely correct. The whistle had not blown. Ronnie should have not have kicked the ball. The official was standing there. He just got excited, the emotion. He got caught up in the game, and he's just got to get his poise a little bit. The key thing, Mike, we executed.
It worked. You had the ball. They weren't ready for it at all. Would have had it at midfield. But you can't kick it when the official's standing there.
And all you'd have to do is wait for the whistle, and I agree with the officials. I thought they were wrong at first. I didn't even see the official there, but that's the kicker's job, and I can't be upset, but we are upset. Gosh.
1st and 10. Trudeau goes to Williams.
Look at the athletic ability right there. Almost spins out of a tackle. Nice job by John Field.
Here's their chance to ice it right here. And White will try from 25. This is the same distance. He made one in the first quarter. Watch it.
Now, he just doesn't hit it very well. You know, they get good block protection, and he just doesn't hit it. And I think, hey, we still have a chance. We have a chance to get back in and win this football game.
28-25, Southern ball, 6:55 to play.
There's Byron on the dive play, and we've really slowed their pursuit down now. The backside's making some plays now. There's Brownie on the keep, or Kevin on the keep play, and we get a call here. Swoop gets called for pass interference. It's, you know, a great break for us. We're moving the football, and I tell you, we needed it. I tell you, we needed something good to happen to us.
Another 3rd and 7 play.
We made a lot of 3rd down plays in this 4th quarter, and old Bobby makes a great catch. And notice how they're wrapping that ball up. They're really getting cautious and not putting that ball on the ground. Watch Byron roll off 19 yards here. He catches the ball in the flat. He's wide open. Watch the move. Breaks it back to the inside. Cuts it back outside. Lock it away. He's got to lock that ball away. Yeah, I just love him fighting for that yardage, but I get so nervous.
2 minutes to go.
Try to go for it all, Mike. Got a little flame. If he just maybe could have came back, maybe we got a little greedy.
You're going for 6. You're trying to beat the Illini.
Well,
it's 2nd and 10.
We wanted this ball game.
You're not trying to tie.
No, we weren't going for a tie. We had to go for a tie late in the game, and this play right here probably, you know, you'd love to have it back. It's 3rd down, and young quarterback, he's got to throw it away. And I want to see the total film because I'm not sure there was a receiver in his way where he could have thrown the ball away to. But they brought the kitchen sink. They brought them all. They brought all 7 of them, covered our receivers man to man, and you know, this probably might have taken us out of field goal range.
It goes from a 41-yard attempt, which it would have been prior to the sack, to now a 48, trying to tie the game. Ron Miller with 1:06 left.
Well, I'll tell you this, Ronnie hit it, didn't he? Yep. He hit it, and I mean, it's close. It's right on the money, and I tell you what,
see if you can help it over this time, Coach.
I tried to help it in the ball game. I tell you what, I looked up to the sky, but it just didn't make it.
28-25, Illinois beats the Salukis. Great effort by the Salukis in a losing cause. What'd you tell them after the game, Rick?
Mike, I told them I was extremely proud of them. I told them that they've matured as a football team, and they have to really continue to believe in themselves. And The game next week is not going to be one on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be one on the practice field on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And if we can start practicing like the type of football team I think we are, we're going to be a fine football team. We'll get the fans in Southern Illinois behind us.
Great ball game, wasn't it? The Salukis in Illinois. We'll wrap it up on the Ray Dorr Show following these messages.
Culture and creativity, an important part of life at Southern Illinois University. Their treasured traditions in SIU's School of Communications and Fine Arts. From one of the nation's finest programs in radio and television to a complete and comprehensive field of study in the fine arts. One example of SIU's commitment to the arts is its theater department, offering a professionally oriented program that stages 6 major productions each academic year. The theater program offers aspiring professionals a superb opportunity to work and learn in a setting designed to prepare students for careers in the professional world of the performing arts. The School of Communications and Fine Arts is a center of research and creativity, providing a setting of tradition, culture, and learning. SIU's School of Communications and Fine Arts, leading the way with a tradition of excellence.